guys, what's going on? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to do a current energy reading. I felt like it was a good day to do it. There's a lot kind of shaking up underneath the surface, a lot of bubbling, so to speak, right? I really feel like this element of change is coming in. The work that we've been doing, the way we're kind of showing up for ourselves is starting to solidify on our path. We're starting to see some of the results, some of the blessings of our hard work. And it feels today specifically like there's this undercurrent of like just a big push forward, moving ahead, despite some of the obstacles. Like it feels like some of that tension is going to actually start releasing, waning, letting go, right? So we're going to do a current energy reading. We're going to look at, I'll pull 3 different zodiacs that you're dealing with right now, potentially what the energy is around that, and how you need to approach it. So let's get into it, guys. This is a collective general reading, like I should probably say. This is not going to resonate for everyone. Just take what's yours, leave the rest behind. I apologize if it doesn't resonate, but if it does, it's definitely meant for you. Double thumbs up while I have the cards in my hand. All right, let's get into it. First sign, Virgo energy. So Virgo is ruled by the 6th house of health and wellness. It also has Mercury connections, our communication, the way we express ourselves. Virgo energy is very diplomatic. We have Aries coming in as well. Virgo energy is very diplomatic. It's analyzing, assessing, someone who could even be a little bit stubborn in their approach, but it's out of the hopes that like whatever decision they're making is definitely in alignment with them. Aries energy is ruled by Mars, that quintessential masculine. It's all about yourself and not good, bad, right, or wrong. It rules the 1st house of self. So someone who, you know, just likes to be out front and center, has kind of just a very vibrant, charismatic personality, but also can be a little bit selfish. And then there's our other fire with that, Sagittarius. So Sagittarian energy is, it rules the 9th house, and it is abundant, it's expansive, it's ruled by Jupiter, which is all about our fortune, our abundance, the way we're bringing that in. So this is someone who really likes to expand, explore new territories. They're not very like settled in place. They like to keep going, keep doing. All right, let's look. So for Virgo, we have Uranus. Okay, so kind of sudden change of events. This also feels like, I keep hearing upheaval, but I hear it not specifically for you. I feel like it was more an upheaval for them. Maybe you did some things that they weren't really expecting, kind of making different choices, you know, than what they had hoped or wanted you to make. Okay. So with Aries, there is a lot of emotion attached to this. I'll dive into these energies a little bit deeper. I just kind of want to pull the cards, get the movement, the flow going. I don't want to make it too choppy. I want to make it nice and cohesive. So, oh, this one wanted to come out. Okay, Mercury energy. There's that confirmation to, I'm going to put the Mercury card back in, but confirmation to that Virgo energy. So someone who's really trying to reach out, trying to connect, especially from like a more grounded and balanced space. They might even kind of be rebelling against what people have said about you, kind of listening more to their own instincts. And that's why they're reaching out. We'll look at that a little deeper, okay? Wait. Yeah, boo. Sorry. I thought it was Jupiter, but it ended up being Saturn, guys. So, you know, with this Sagittarian energy, there's a lot of work behind it. Why don't we start taking a look at how each of these situations are showing up in your life? We'll start with the Virgo energy. Yeah, so there is this, like I said, Uranus brings an element of rebellion, marching to the beat of our own drum, listening to ourselves, our own instincts, even when it's not a very popular choice or decision. It's very revolutionary. It can be a little eccentric, out of the box. So Virgo, you know, I do hear a lot of communication. Obviously, that's been confirmed through the Mercury energy. What is this about? Okay, so 6 of Cups. So past experiences, past relationship. You could be dealing with an earth sign from your past. I feel like they're wanting to reach out and talk. Like I said, they might not. I feel like there's people in their environment that are kind of advising them maybe not to. Maybe there's been some tension in the relationship and they want to talk about that. They want to address what's been going on. Ooh, sorry, guys. The Star is healing. And then Sun, Earth. Okay, so there's that Virgo energy again. You know, I feel like this is someone who is kind of taking their time. Like, I feel like whatever happened between you and them, it left a lot of things left unsaid. There was a lot of tension, frustration, conflict between you two. And so you just kind of went your own way. Like, I don't really want to deal with it. Yeah, like I see this for what it is. And so now I'm going to do my own thing. I feel like this person has not been very happy without you. It's taken them a long time to realize. You guys might have not even talked for a while. This could be someone that reaches out completely out of the blue. Because it feels like they're still thinking about you. They're definitely still kind of wishing that the relationship had gone a different way. I don't think you agree. I think with that cruelty card, that's the 9 of Swords. It's like, you know, I feel like you feel like this was all intentional. Like it was kind of like this opposite person, you know, this duality. Like you thought this one person was one way, and in fact, like it completely turned out that they had like either a dark side or something they were trying to like keep hidden, keep covered, and it's gotten exposed. I feel like you see this 100%, but I feel like you guys haven't talked. That's what I'm hearing. There's kind of, like I said, there's been a period of time of absence between you two. But I feel like they're thinking about you a lot and they want to reconnect. I don't feel like you really care to, if I'm honest. Yeah, because you feel like there is some deception behind it. 7 of Swords energy is Aquarius and the Moon. So Aquarian energy is actually ruled by Uranus. So it has that same kind of sneaky, you know, like Uranian energy, like I said, it can be very on the positive side. It's really proactive. It fights for the little man. You know, it's creative and expansive, and it allows us to, you know, kind of step into this really magical power. But it can also be really like sneaky and underhanded. It can be like on the, you know, darker or the shadow side, I guess I should say. It can be more like trying to force your agenda, rebelling just to rebel, you know, that big F you. And that's how you feel like this person handled the situation. So like I said, I do see them reaching out. I do see them connecting with you. it's not going to be very straightforward. You know, they're going to be kind of even sneaky about how they approach. Like, I feel like they're not really saying what they want to say. This to me is more like feeling the climate, how you're going to react, how you're going to respond, etc. They want new potential, new love with you, even if it's a romantic partner or someone who's interested, you know, but they're not, I don't feel like they're going to like say like, hey, like I want this new start with you. And maybe that's kind of a weird thing to say anyway, if it's not a romantic relationship, but I just feel like they're not really keeping their intentions like authentic and honest. It's feeling out the territory, feeling how, you know, what is your vibe towards them? Is this something you would even, you know, they don't want to put themselves in an awkward position. So yeah, they do want, you know, especially if it's old relationship, they do want a new beginning. They're probably not even, you know, acknowledging that to themselves. With this Five of Pentacles energy, it's like, yeah, not communicating about what you want. Anytime we like push things down, it's gonna make it feel like really kind of, you know, it's like I always think of it like a pressure cooker, right? At some point, it's gonna explode. And at this point, it's tormenting them. I feel like they need to reach out, make some type of amends with you, have some type of conversation, explanation. And eventually they will. That's where it shows this energy going. Probably very soon. Like I said, because it feels like it's against other people's advisement, you know, like they've been listening to a lot of the people like that are around them versus like their own heart. And I feel like that's also why it's made this situation a little bit messier than what it needs to be, you know. But for you, I don't really get the vibe that it interests you at all. Like, to me, it's very much like, you know, you kind of did me wrong and dirty, and I'm not into that. As you should not be. They're trying to manifest it for sure. Let me pull one oracle for you guys. But it's, I don't know, dude. It just seems like you've been down this road with this person before. It's the way that they are. So while they're in the corner trying to figure out, like, how can I, you know, approach this without it being too weird, without really, like, giving myself away. You know, just like, it's almost like that person that, like, you know, is just like standing next to you without saying anything, or in the room just like staring at you, like waiting for you to be like, hey, you know, that's what it reminds me of. All right, guys, let's move forward to Aries energy. So dealing with an Aries, there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of thoughts, opinions around this situation. I feel like this person has become really emotional about things. Let's look and see. Okay. So the Empress is abundance. That's Taurus, Libra energy, really stepping into your power. There's that Virgo with the Hermit, taking a step back. I feel like, you know, and Mercury is showing up again. There's lots of like communication or lack of communication power, because it's like, and this actually has been coming up a lot in the zodiac readings. You know, to me, this is like a power struggle. And I feel like it's making the Aries a lot more emotional about like what's going on, because I feel like for you, you're kind of taking a step back, contemplating, really, you know, and like figuring out, where is my power? This is Nine of Wands. It's ruled by Sagittarian energy, which is our last card. So it's like, you really want to connect with how it feels good for you to show up. Nine of Wands is also ruled by the moon. So it's our emotions about what makes us feel good, empowered, expansive, etc. And that's kind of where you're contemplating. It's not like it's irrespective of this Aries person is what I see. Yeah, but they're not seeing it very clearly, you know, with that Father of Air. I feel like they're trying to be diplomatic about it, but I think that they're also having a really hard time. Mother of Earth, there might be multiple people involved in this situation. So a lot of input, a lot of thoughts, opinions. Eight of Pentacles is, it's, you know, kind of work, career, environment. I feel like you took a step back from a situation. Like I said, this could be career related. With that Eight of Pentacles, that's definitely about our material world. This might be a job, this might be a business, this might be a client that you have that you needed to kind of take that step back from. But I don't feel like the Aries or these people agreed with your decision. It's shown them like a lot of, like it's just completely flipped the dynamics. And maybe it needed to, right? Like, it took a lot of courage. It took a lot of, with this bravery of you stepping behind and not getting too sucked in, too involved into the situation, allowing it to kind of fall apart, allowing the mess to happen. That's a hard thing to do, you know? I mean, like if we really believe in something and we stand by that, even when it's not the popular opinion, that can be really hard. And I feel like it is kind of messing with this Aries, Father of Swords, Mother of Earth, Mother of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. They're watching you. They're watching this change, this evolution happen. Even though they wanted to be, I feel like they wanted to be a part of it. Or maybe you guys were all working together beforehand and things kind of fell apart. Like I said, it does feel a little bit like a power struggle because you're dealing with a lot of energies that are very evolved, very mature, working to be diplomatic. Okay. Something comes through though. There is this wish fulfillment. You know, but it, ooh, sorry, dude, like obviously it's the Hangman. So yeah, I mean, but I feel like it's because the situation, the circumstances are forcing them to see things in a different way. And it's actually going to bring that situation back together in a more harmonious way, which I think is so beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull. I only have a few more minutes, guys. I'm actually like a little crunched for time. Dude, well. Okay, cosmic for, yeah, it had to move this way because I feel like they had to reflect and understand, and I feel like you had to kind of like take some time apart for yourself as well with that soul solitude. Both of you, you know, and that's like, we obviously often mirror each other, relationships. So there had to be some clarity. There had to be some understanding on both of your ends. But you needed that time, that separation in order to understand that. So with this Sagittarian energy, there's a lot of work in front of you. I feel like this is, okay, so let me just kind of tap in and see. Okay, so Judgment, wake up call. kind of looking at places that, I don't know, the Judgment in this deck for me is like a bitter pill to swallow. It's definitely when we have to see something about ourselves that is very humbling. Places that we were kind of buying into, the fantasy, the illusion, etc. Especially as it relates to the Sagittarian energy. Yeah, truce. Okay, so it's like, I feel like, you know, whatever you're dealing with, it's this element of like, maybe you misperceived what was actually happening. I feel like you're finding a little bit more balance, a little bit more grounding when it comes to this. The more you kind of like rest and reprieve and really like give yourself, you know, a lot of time, energy, maintaining your routine, your spiritual practice, etc., whatever that is for you. There might have been a situation where things looked to be one way. But like it says it's like very illusionary, you know? And I feel like maybe this Sagittarius person understood that you needed a little bit of balance, you needed some time to recalibrate, and you're giving that to yourself. I think it's not a very easy situation. There is going to be some communication coming through about it. Maybe what was not addressed the night before, what was not addressed beforehand. The Sun of Water is the Knight of Cups. So places that, you know, you were kind of like letting those illusions get the best of you. And it did kind of change the trajectory of the situation. That Eight of Cups, yeah. I feel like this was an opportunity to refine, but it came through this space of, you know, really kind of seeing something about yourself that was a little bit more challenging. I love that though. You're getting 2 4s, 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. So building that stability. And through that stability, you find a lot of success. You find a lot of grounding. I think just some of the stuff from the past or that's happened with people, places, and things has made you just a little discombobulated about what's real and what's not, which often happens, especially when we have a lot of water energy, right? Or we're really in that kind of watery space. I think that the Sagittarian person like kind of was a mirror, a reflection of that for you. It's helping you though. I feel like it's actually helping you move forward. Yeah. Building, growing, evolving, letting go of the rest of the BS. It's like the waning crescent is on the precipice of a new moon. So when we set our intentions, right? Our goals, what we desire to manifest. Yeah, our dreams. And it's coming in. All right, Mama, I have to run. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to like switch so fast. But yeah, it's like helping us manifest our dreams, being a little bit more stable. It was a difficult challenge to move through, but I feel like you did it and you're there and you know you are. There might be a residual from the past that you're really working to let go of. But like I said, it feels like you're there. You just got to keep persevering, moving with the process, you know. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Lots of love and blessings. I hope this reading helped. Definitely double thumbs up if it resonated. Drop comments below. Thanks for your time and energy. Lots of love and blessings.